Chris time. Chris time. Chris time. Chris Jan time. Yes. Excited. It's been 3 weeks. This is going to be part 27 of the Comprehensive History by Gino Samuel 2.1. Thank you for the uploading, bro. Bazby, what are you going to watch? I'm going to get to it. Just stop. This is Chris Jan. I don't have a lot of time as is, but I got to make time for Chris Jan. So, yeah, you can clearly tell I'm excited. I love these videos so much. They're so stupid. Oh my god. I can't believe this is a human being. Subscribe if you're new here. Let's go ahead and roll in. I should probably pop up my... There we go. Alright, Chris Jan.
What made him this way?
Lots of shit.
What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
$27, my god.
On March 22nd, 2010, Christian uploaded a video onto YouTube concerning his dissatisfaction with a recent voice actor change in the cartoon series The Cleveland Show.
Seriously?
It posted around 36 hours after his proclamation to leave the internet.
Anyway, just been...
Oh my god, my dude. You can't even go a full 3 days. You can't even go, like, the weekend.
bad day for me, you know, still suffering with lingering heartaches from what happened recently. And also, you know, another thought, you know, I just feel like sharing. Yeah, on the Cleveland Show, you know, I liked Nia Long a lot better as the voice of Roberta Tubbs. I don't give a damn about this Reagan Gomez, what's her name? Her voice is just too high pitched and just does not fit the character as best as Nia Long did.
I never watched the Cleveland Show. Didn't strike an interest to me. I don't like Family Guy.
Justin Farmer and Mike Henry would do themselves a big favor by putting Neil Long back as the voice of Roberta. It's just...
On March 25th, Chris wrote a complaint directed at Sony, displeased with the recent optional downloadable Sonic the Hedgehog costume pack for customizing the appearance of Little Big Planet characters. He voiced his annoyance at not being able to make his own Sonichu and Rosechu costumes with the options with which he was provided. By this time, the sysop of the Wikipedia had regained control of the website, which was still in a state of disarray in the wake of the Asperpedia 4's spree of vandalism. Chris regained access to the site as well, and posted some comments condemning advertisements for a so-called Mao-approved Sonichu Issue 0, and began to occasionally go back to the site to revert some vandalized pages. On March 28th, frustrated with his virginity, Christian made a video denouncing the concept of abstinence.
Just a thought that I'd like to share with everybody. Abstinence, you're just about abstinence, nothing but crap.
Oh?
It's a whole fucking bunch of baloney. If I had the opportunity, I would stand right up in my chair and I would say, fuck abstinence. Right to the fire. Got abstinent. What you get? End up being an adult virgin. Or even...
You get peace, you get quiet, you get the time to do everything you want to do. You can always get some ass later, man. Okay? That's my mentality on it. I like to do the things I like to do, and if I want to grab some, I get some. That's just how it is.
First, a senior citizen virgin, that is like a hell. And you could tell him that I, Christian Weston Chandler, provoke you to say, fuck abstinence!
Okay, hold on. So, like, I don't mean to keep pausing, but I have seen some ugly-ass people, some stupid-ass people, some retarded-ass people get laid, get girlfriends and shit like that, get married. Like, I don't understand how... There's somebody I used to go to school with named Aaron Mackey, and I'd say he's, like, almost, like, not a parallel, but a rival to how crazy Christian is in terms of weirdness and shit. That dude got... I think he got married. So I mean, I think a lot of this is just like Chris just doesn't want to do it. Like, it's not hard, dude. There's always somebody that wants to do it.
Update. And do not buy any of the quote-unquote books anywhere on the internet, because I have not approved of any such books. And I'm not getting and I'm not seeing a penny out of that.
He looks like that turtle from Kung Fu Panda.
I'm not seeing a penny out of books or DVDs. Yeah, do not buy. Otherwise, with like, you know, dolls, toys, backpacks, that sort of small thing. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I'll prove that. Anyway, everybody else, have a good day.
As the month of March concluded, the webmaster of the Quickie still had not removed any information regarding the people in Christian's real life, as had been requested. On April 1st and 2nd, Chris retaliated by vandalizing some sections of the website, writing comments delegitimizing the site, and correcting any misconceptions that visitors of the site may have of him. His changes were quickly reverted after being archived. Around April 4th, Chris made a new account on the online dating website OkCupid.
Really?
Under the username Chris C. Solitude.
Oh, no.
The earliest known version of his profile was very similar to his previous efforts at dating sites, though notably, he changed the minimum age for a sweetheart from 18 to 21. He wrote his self-summary both in English and in Spanish to the best of his abilities. Perhaps in an effort to appear more mature, he omitted any mention of his virginity and presented himself wearing a cap, sleeveless shirt, and denim vest, a drastically different outfit from his usual striped, colorful attire. He also listed a personals ad on The Hook Cafe under the nickname Direct to Sex. On this profile, Chris seemingly gave up on his dream to find true love, instead seeking a purely physical encounter. I am an honest, compassionate gentleman with a good sense of humor. I am looking for good times with a woman, not getting any younger. I would like a 21 to 28-year-old woman with a pretty face, a sexy slim to average body, and an honest and compassionate personality. Show me your honest and sweet interest and love, and I'll show you a good time. Hit me up with an email with your photo and digits, and I will respond quickly in suit. Smokers, overweights, blacks, and liars need not apply. His new dating profiles were quickly found by trolls, and on April 5th, Chris was contacted by Hook Cafe user Jackie Romy, whose profile strongly coincided with Christian's preferences for a partner. This was yet another person.
Oh, come the fuck on. Do you think he would fall for that? Of course he's gonna fall for this. Girls like that ain't gonna message you and your Teletubby looking ass.
Villa of corrupted citizens. Jackie sent him an email asking about video games and also commented that he was cute. Chris excitedly responded, listing all his favorite video games to play, and suggested that they should meet up in person as soon as possible for a chance for Jackie to play with him in addition to his games. A day later, taking into account Jackie's sexual career, he asked her if she had been recently checked for sexually transmitted diseases. She answered, revealing that she had been with only 6 men and was free of STDs. When asked, Christian confessed that he was a virgin and also happened to be STD-free. Despite his new experience, he claimed that he was confident in his abilities after watching a considerable amount of porn. In his next exchange, he detailed in great length his schooling history, internet fame, disclosed the Wikipedia to her, and explained his woes concerning Michael Snyder, manager of the game place, stating that he was banned from the establishment largely because Snyder did not allow Christian to connect his Nintendo Wii to the free-to-use TV set. He mentioned that he was feeling confident and would soon go to the game and hobby store to try and settle the matter with the manager once and for all. On April 9th, Christian's listing on the Hook Cafe was removed by moderators, possibly as a result of the many troll accounts that were created in order to message him. Jackie encouraged Christian to take a camera with him when he went to confront Snyder at the game place, claiming that it would offer security in case the manager lied about his account of the events, when in truth, Chris was told this because the PVCC knew this would result in an entertaining video for the troll's amusement. On April 11th, he informed her that he went to the game and hobby store after church, breaking the law by trespassing, but after an employee informed Chris that Snyder wasn't present and threatened to call the police, Christian left the premises. He promised to return the following day, knowing that the manager would be there. He also made plans with Jackie for a date, revealing that he hoped their encounter would swiftly lead to something special.
Oh my god, bro.
12th, Christian returned to the game place, recording the audio of the event with a concealed camera on his person.
4:34 p.m. Monday, April 12th, 2010. About to go in comic. Try to get myself unbanned, get forgiveness for the mistake I had made almost a year ago when I was banned from the store June of 2008. Randy Michael Snyder, possibly a Jew conservative.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
That's a Jew, but it out there. So here I go. Hello, I'm here to see Michael.
Chris encounters Snyder, who is in the middle of fixing a remote control car while talking with someone. Chris waits until he finishes.
Hello, Michael. I see you're looking well. Haven't changed much since for the past almost 2 years. Yeah, it has been almost 2 years. What happened 2008. But I came back hoping that we could put that behind come on. I mean, it has been almost 2 years, and this has been on my mind for so long.
He doesn't even have to explain himself.
Come on, to have this weight on my back. I have really missed coming here. I'm a better person. You need to leave. Come on, dude. No. How can you be so heartless?
Didn't you try to run him over with a car, or has that not happened yet?
One of those roles I've been dealing with.
I don't remember. I know about the car thing, so I think that hasn't happened yet.
I just would like to know what. Come on. Take a break. I'm fine, I'll leave. But I hope that God will forgive you for being so heartless and cruel, Michael Snyder.
Oh my God.
You.
You fucking idiot.
Snyder called the police, but they arrived after Christian had departed. Later that day, Christian uploaded the video on YouTube, urging his followers in the video description to troll and harass Michael Snyder. Snyder himself left 2 comments on the aforementioned video, stating that the officers told him that he had no recourse for pressing charges against Chris's trespassing and inciting mass harassment. Instead of the slew of provocation encouraged by Chris, Snyder was greeted by a great number of calls of support and congratulations for his display of level-headed authority. Soon after, BazzbeTV uploaded a YouTube video made in the style of the cartoon series South Park, utilizing the audio of Christian and Snyder's conversation to depict the scene visually. Christian later came upon this video and commented that he greatly enjoyed it. However, he stated that on his way out of the game place, he showed Snyder his middle finger and requested that Vivian change her video to reflect that. The following day, he posted a text image on the Wikipedia, which stated that Snyder was cruel and heartless, gave away his personal contact information, and encouraged his fans to contact him in order to convince him to forgive Christian. In the meantime, Jackie and Chris continued to email each other. She stated that she was angered by Christian's childish conduct at the game place, also expressed concern over his excessive free time, encouraging him to work harder at getting Sonichu published, or learning how to play the guitar. In addition,
hey, I know how to do that.
To make a video showcasing his alleged sexual prowess, with Chris likening his performance style of cunnilingus to the act of licking an ice cream cone. On April 16th, Chris arrived at Charlottesville Fashion Square half an hour early for his and Jackie's date. She never showed up, and later told him in an email that according to her account of events, he was the one waiting for Chris who never showed up. They remained optimistic about meeting up again sometime in the future, though Jackie was growing doubtful about his willingness to seek employment and further pestered him about making a video demonstrating his oral sex capabilities for her. Chris declined making the video, citing the numerous times in his past when upon sending intimate videos and photos to online girlfriends, they would soon leak onto the internet. He instead asked her to explore the quickie, prefacing that even though the narrative tone of the website was insulting and demeaning, there was truth to the content presented there. Jackie came back, reporting on what she had discovered. She expressed grave concern over his treatment of past sweethearts, saying that he moved on from one to the other incredibly quickly, even when some have apparently died, referring to Panda Halo. She also accused him of lying when he declared that he never cheated on Ivy, forgetting about his so-called affair with Vanessa Hudgens. He demanded evidence for his commitment to her. On April 19th, Chris finally conceded and made a video titled "For JR Eyes Only," which showed how he would pleasure Jackie and shared it privately, only with her.
Yeah, let me apologize for, yeah, that thing. For even leading you to the quick key. I just wanted to let you know about, what happened to me before. I just felt concerned about that. But, and then with that, reading what you read on Ivy's page, yeah, I was wrong. I forgot one detail of that. A detail. Yeah, it was, supposedly I was talking to, this Vanessa Hudgens, who was, like, coming on to me really, really well online, and I held in my self-restraint best as I could for a long time. And then she just kind of talked into it a little bit. Ignore that. Anyway, yeah, I did make a video apologizing to Ivy for that. At least I could man up and make that. And that was in the past.
That was like last year.
So I did not mean to lie to you, I swear. I just forgot that one detail. Anyway, as for that, quote-unquote Vanessa Hudgens, actually, this was actually, in reality, this Spanish dude I know, Joshua Martinez. Yeah, he was just basically, was pretending to be Vanessa that whole time, and guy. That's another story for another day, though. Anyway, with that aside,
bro, I just thought about this. You think the trolls that used to harass this man, like, even watch these videos? That'd be cool as fuck. Like, you know, Clyde Cash or whatever, he'd just be like, oh shit, comprehensive history? Starts watching it, hey, that's me. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool.
I'm gonna show you some ways on how I can...
Wait. Hey, Gino Samuel, I got to talk to Megan Schroeder. If we ever get to the point in 2019 or whatever, can I be in one of your videos, please?
For you.
Only person that's ever interviewed her.
Yeah, I got a few ideas. Like, you know, I would definitely give you some finger play. But yeah, I could be like...
Chris, we all know you make the girl do it and you don't do nothing back. That's what real men do, damn it. What the fuck am I watching? God damn.
I can roll my tongue. I put it in there and extend it. Watson.
I'm glad I haven't ate yet.
Imagine that.
Stop. Gino Samuel, why?
I got other ideas as well, but I just can't think. But hopefully that's a good enough starter and to make up for that. Yeah, I have been under confusion for a little while, but seriously, Ivy, I really do want you. I want you. I do love you, and I care about you.
Ivy, we're back on that?
And I pray that this video not fall into the hands of the trolls. Also, another thing to make up for this, I'll review another thing about myself. I actually do have a bit of a belly, but also with that, bamboo. I'm telling you this in strictest confidence that you will not laugh at me. But while I walk, they do bounce, so I have to,
oh my god, he's got the bra.
I wear a sports bra. Works very good, keeps them from bouncing. Yeah, I'm a 42 bust. Alright, well, hopefully we can move on and resume our relationship with emotions, or otherwise restart it.
It's because of him. I literally got a gym membership last night. I'm going to the gym 3 times a week. I'm not gonna end up like Chris, goddammit. I'm gonna get roided out!
She angrily confronted Chris because he accidentally called her Ivy, trying to make him confess that he didn't truly love her. Chris told her that he regretted informing her about the quickie and his internet business, and suggested that
Yeah,
they should
see, I'm
release
glad that
their
somebody else
plans,
noticed
as the
that.
relationship was turning out to be less than ideal for him. Jackie wrote that she was above all most mad at him for his laziness, unwillingness to improve himself, and his disregard for the women in his life. Nevertheless, she decided that she was still open for the possibility of a relationship if he started behaving like a man. Christian decided that it would be best if they ended the discussion, coming to the conclusion that he never truly loved her. Jackie accused him of only being after sex, and even so, highlighted the fact that when she was hinting at getting physically involved, Chris ultimately put in more effort in playing video games rather than responding to her advances. He accused her of branding him asexual. "You do not know me, woman. I love women over video games. I cannot help my social problems from my autism, or that I am one who misinterprets social cues, am sometimes unable to predict or understand the outcoming emotions or reactions to my actions. I can't help my own mental problems that sometimes misguide me. Ugh. Send your complaints to your letters to the editor section." This was the end of Chris and Jackie's exchanges for the time being. Jackie soon uploaded their email correspondences and his oral demonstration video onto the quickie.
Of course.
At the same time, a troll who went by the name Sydney Kirch began contacting Chris via email, allegedly mistaking him for another Chris she had met at the game place. After a few email exchanges, they shared pictures of each other and both expressed interest in meeting up sometime in the future.
Of
To
course.
describe himself to her, he copied and pasted his profile from OkCupid.
Oh my god.
Sydney likewise offered up her own biography to him. After failing to receive any email replies from Chris, he decided to call him.
Hey, Kristen Chandler?
Bitch, come on, don't you fall for this again!
Oh my god. Honey. We're happy.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Sorry, go on.
yeah, I have received, on my recollection, I don't recall talking to you before you sent me the email recently, so I am uncertain about things, so forgive me, skeptical.
Oh no, that's okay.
Boy, Sydney got that doctor girlfriend voice.
Anyway, hey.
Sydney got that 2-pound dick. Chris falling for this shit. I'm so mad at my boy.
Sorry, Ham. You ever been told that? Yeah, not surprised.
Boy, Sydney's 6'3", boy. He's gonna flip you on your stomach.
So,
Yeah, I'm 19.
Oh, really?
I'm
Yes,
possibly start a,
Oh my god.
I would. No, I think they need.
I think I need to take a vacation from this shit. Like, I feel like I'm slipping into madness every time I watch this shit. Like, how can you fall for this? If I'm like, oh man, this girl's cute. She got the blue eyes. She got the blonde hair. Call her and she's like, hey. And I'm like, autism intensifies. Yes, this is clearly a woman.
You're very attractive.
Around this time, dismayed by the lack of a sweetheart, Chris decided to advertise himself as a male escort under the alias Carlos Chantor. He tried to apply to Charlottesville's Naughty and Nice escort service, but was rejected. He then printed out and discreetly passed around cards advertising himself. How exactly he went about this is unclear. He also created a profile page on escorts.com
Hey,
under the Carlos
our
Chantor
boy
name.
is not wearing striped shirts for
Once
almost the
more,
entire
Hey,
episode.
ladies,
He's
I am
growing
a
up.
dude to hang with, and I can make you feel good emotionally and show you a fun time. I enjoy a lot of things. I'll let you know when it's going too far. Give me a call to hook up. 434 area code only. Available as an accommodating male, master/slave, model, masseuse, stripper/dancer, escort. He failed to receive any messages, and his scheme ultimately failed.
No, Chris.
On April 23rd, Christian uploaded an unusual video in which he confidently displays his sports bra in honor of Autism Awareness Month.
What is autism? Autism is a disorder of neural.
Wait, they have a month for this now?
Impaired social interaction.
God, it's a holiday for everything, isn't there?
And by restricted and repetitive behavior. These signs all begin before a child is 3 years old. Autism affects the information process of the brain by altering how nerve cells and nerve synapses organize. How this concern is not well understood. By the way, I got the information I put out here from autism.org. and the Wikipedia page for autism.
Christian reads out in length the Wikipedia entry for autism.
Although children with autism usually appear physically normal, odd repetitive motions may set them apart from other children. Some children and other individuals immediately flap their arms or walk on their toes. Some suddenly freeze position. As children, individuals with autism might spend hours lining up their cars and trains in this way, rather than using them for pretend play. Someone moves one of the toys, the children may be tremendously upset. Many children with autism need an absolute consistency in their environment. A slight change in routine, such as meal times, dressing, take a bath, avoid the school at time, or by the same route, can be extremely stressful, unless the child has made apparent that change is okay and acceptable. Repetitive behavior sometimes takes the form of a persistent, intense preoccupation. Strong interest may be unusual in their content or because of the intensity of interest. Treatment for autism is very intensive, comprehensive, taking that involves the child's entire family and a team of professionals. Some programs may take place in the child's home with professionals, therapists. They include parental training, child, vision of a professional. Some programs are delivered in a specialized center for preschool. As for me though, I highly recommend mainstreaming. Let them go through normal life. I mean, yeah, give them a special treatment while they're young, but when you get them in elementary, when you get them in elementary or middle school or high school, mainstream is the way to go. Make sure you find yourself a good social teacher to teach them how to cope. And as you may have noticed, I am standing here today topless, as you might say. I do this in defense and in protest because every time I see a male individual who goes around, runs around, or exercises shirtless, it is very offensive, and I do not appreciate that. And I'm sure there is a lot it is offensive to a lot.
Then get off your ass and
well.
fucking work out. Shit.
If I could, I would say that I would make a law that would require all male individuals to wear a sports bra while they are out exercising or working if they insist on being shirtless. Come on, dudes, get with the program. Nobody wants to see these nips, and things are better left to mystery. Save you all of that, and have yourselves a pleasant, safe
My
day.
God, this is how politics
In
works.
celebration of Autism Awareness Month, an advertisement stating that high-functioning autism and Asperger's syndrome were the same condition appeared on the Wikipedia. Christian promptly replaced it with his own version, clearly stating that Asperger's is completely unrelated to autism.
Yeah.
Trolls then conceived the character Lori, who was the supposed volunteer worker, well experienced with autism, who happened to happen upon Chris's misguided anti-Asperger's ads on his website. He emailed him attempting to clarify that the medical distinction between high-functioning autism and Asperger's would soon be officially removed, and they would both be declared as mild forms of autism. Chris emailed her back in anger. I disagree, and I personally do not care for Asperger's at all. People think Asperger's should steal the reputation that autism has earned over the number of years. I think not. Do not get me started with Asperger's. It is my second least favorite word ever, the first being naive. And I do not give a crap about what scientists may or may not have found there either. In my view, Asperger's is not autism. He continued to defend his controversial stance. For your information, the fact of Asperger's being different from autism and of it trying to steal the light is of my own idea. I will never conform to such a blasphemous link of any kind between the two. I am certainly not going to change the image's text. Those with Asperger's are welcome to find their own cure. Just denounce any so-called links between it and autism, or
Yeah,
never
take
bring it
that,
up around me
science.
ever again. Lori requested to speak with his caretaker, but Christian stated that he had never had one, nor did he have a need for one, citing his achievements in school as proof. Lori expressed concern over his hatred of those with Asperger's syndrome, but ultimately could not come to a resolve as he stopped replying to her. On April 24th, Cogstev deleted numerous sonotube pages from the Wikipedia, apparently due to copyright infringement. Subsequently updated the blog, taking on the role of Christian. I deeply apologize for the few updates. My PC has been on having some virus issues, and I currently cannot log into my account. However, I have completed issue 11, and I hope y'all are looking forward to the reboot on issue 12 that will come very shortly. Thank y'all for your patience. After a lack of new pages of issue 11, The sysop of the Wikipedia uploaded an entirely troll-created Sonic 2 issue 11, copying Chris's hand-drawn style and continuing the dark tone established in issue 10. The story mostly concerned the brutal deaths of most of the main characters. 2 days later,
Oh no!
Chris discovered the new Sonic 2 issue on his site and replaced the pages with a message stating that the book was yet to be completed, singling out lack of inspiration for his failure to update the comic. Further attempted to convince his fans in a blog post that the comic was clearly not his doing, since the drawing style was not his own, and that none of the Sonic 2 children were dead. On April 28th, Christian made a post on GameFAQs.com concerning the soon-to-be-released PlayStation 3 game Mod Nation Racers, a kart racing game focusing on user customization. He misunderstood the marketing of the game on various websites, thinking that the random mystery packs were predetermined if purchased from certain sources. He signed his post with a link to the Wikipedia. On May 1st, 2010, Sydney called Chris again, but little did she know, Chris was learning how to spot troll attempts.
Finally learning?
Yeah. Listen, I know about you and the game. I've read the troll forum. Or actually, oh yeah. Bye.
Yeah, I am Australian.
With the loss of a future with Jackie, Chris was once again free to search for a partner. Since the Hook Cafe was likely off limits for him, he drastically modified his OkCupid profile, emphasizing the importance he placed on having sex as soon as possible. In his list of 6 things he could never do without, he listed 8 things, 3 of which were sex. You should message me if you can meet me in person within 2 days of first communication, and that you are able to call me and accept calls from me, as well as if you are A, 21 to 28 years old, B, not black, no personal offense, C, not
You're so
a smoker,
desperate, but you're not
D,
desperate
honest,
enough. I could
compassionate,
clearly see
and
this.
E, no taller than 5 foot 10 inches, F, single, G, reside in or around Charlottesville or Ruckersville, Virginia, and H, you'd like to get to know me better in person, share a pleasant conversation, etc., if you are cool with getting to the bedroom as quickly as right after the first date. On May 3rd, Panda Halo sent a surprise email to Chris, letting him know that she still cared for and worried about him. She directed him to a page on the Quickie, which allegedly showed how Clyde Cash and his buddies installed a mod chip on Christian's PlayStation 3's Wi-Fi antenna, which had been transmitting personal data to the trolls for years. Believing the info presented to him, Chris took it upon himself to deal with the issue. The so-called mod chip was in fact merely the Wi-Fi antenna, and by removing it, Chris believed that preventing the trolls from hacking into his PS3 account and collecting personal data. He proudly showcased the alleged bug he removed in a video uploaded on May 5th.
Hey, yo, Joe. Got nothing going on for you, because you know what? I removed it. The Wi-Fi antenna. It gone.
Oh
You ain't
my
getting my
god.
PS3 anymore. You bunch of dumbasses. And yeah, I do spend a bit of dough on my grill. But you know what? I'm no different from because I like to pimp ride.
What the fuck?
I'm out. Peace.
After realizing that the antenna was not a bug at all, he informed the rest of the trolls by pretending to be a troll himself who was staying across the street from Christian's house, creating a new account on the Quickie under the username Jenkins Jinkies.
Oh my god.
On May 8th, Christian attended an extreme action sports event at John Paul Jones Arena after winning 4 free tickets in a phone-in contest on the radio. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to find any willing person to go with him, so he ended up selling the 3 extra tickets and went to the event by himself. He was seated next to an affectionate couple, which only increased his sense of loneliness and sent him into a depressed state. After returning home, he made a video explaining his belief that the people of Greene County have been conspiring against him since the early 1990s.
I send this message to all the people that were of the Greene County School Board and such during the 1990s because threatening to put me in a mental institution.
Probably need to go.
That was pretty much why we had to run away and move to Chesterfield County. I had a better life over there. I had so many friends over there. I was just sad.
bro. Like, see, the thing about high school and work, whenever you have friends, you're kind of forced to interact with these people because you have to see them every single day. That's why most people don't really stay friends once they leave high school or they quit a job. You don't really see or talk to these people anymore because you're not being forced to interact with them. I know it sucks, but it's like they're not really your friends. I mean, you could be friends with them, add them on Facebook and shit, talk to them once in a while, but they're not really good friends, man. Like, I'm serious. Like, you ever notice in high school you could have like 65 friends or whatever, but once you're out of high school, you maybe talk to like 2 of them.
After I graduated.
Unless you find them on Facebook years later, like, hey, what's up, electric jelly
I
beans?
had the good life. But we were forced to move back here. You people of Greene County, you could not have left left me and my family alone. You had to go and pay off the realtors just so this house here could not have been sold. Because if it had been sold, we would have been able to stay in Chesterfield County. And I would have had a lot happier life over there than right now than how I'm feeling right now because we were forced to move back here because of you.
Like, I'm feeling bad for him, but
people
you're 28.
Individuals.
You could just move back yourself.
You individuals know who you are. I wish my family and I did not have to move back here. I wish we could have stayed in Chesterfield County. Had the better life there.
Chris, you're an adult. You're like near 30 here. Just go back.
You had to make us unable to sell our house here. You had to force my family to move back here. I was okay, and I have a couple of friends, and I'm better off with stuff. This stuff is no good if I don't have many friends to share it with. So it's just downhill. I bet even Greene County had something to do with influencing that goddamn Michael Snyder to see any recourse or anything like that, so they could pretend to have a reason to kick me out, quote unquote, scaring his customers away. You goddamn greedy Snyder. I'd say just for would have been a whole lot better off. Let us sell our house here. Stay there. Wish we did not have to move back to. Wish we did not have to move back here nearly 10 years ago. Laugh all you want, trolls. Because I don't give a damn. You're all just immature, naive, condescending.
I mean, I lived in Paris, Texas for 20 years, and I hated it. I hated that damn town. And when I was, like, last year, I thought about it. I was like, you know, I could go back to California, and that's what I did.
Because you don't have your own social life. And me from yo. Think high cash? I'll go to hell. All the people that were on the Greene County School Board that forced us to have to move here didn't spin. And Michael Snyder, I hope you go to hell too.
Michael Snyder himself left a YouTube comment for the video. When I go to hell, I will hold the door open for you, if not too busy giving tours. I can't believe I've spent all these years conspiring to make your life more miserable than your fossilized parents could ever dream of. Oh wait, I wasn't doing that. I've been too busy living my own life. I remember you as a child creeping out to all the other Pokemon kids, including my own. Just even 10 years ago, you were an angry, unsportsmanlike punk. Signed, that goddamn Michael Snyder.
Damn.
With his recent outbursts concerning his mistreatment in Green County, the falsified Sonichu issue, and his stubborn stance against Asperger's syndrome, it appeared that Chris was desperately trying to cling to his version of reality in order to escape the depressing truth that he was still a virgin with a desperate desire for a mate. And since he no longer fled into his comics for comfort, he had to learn how to fend for himself in a world alone.
I don't want to wait 2 weeks for this. I don't want to wait. God damn, boy. Well, I mean, thank you guys for watching, for staying tuned in. It means a lot. That was part 27. I think we'll get maybe one more of these before the year is over. So, what a year it's been. Thank you, Gino Samuel, for making my year with these. I love these. I've been watching these, I think, since January. Actually, I think it was December of last year when I started. It's been a Chris Chan year for me. I love it. Yeah, these are my absolute favorite videos to make. I love these so much. I literally get excited for this. So, thank you so much for all of your hard work making these videos, dude. You're the literal god. I'm going to go ahead and take off. You guys have a great day, great weekend, whatever it is for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.